Processing time for student visa is taking more time as compared to the actual estimated time as per IRCC. Are you also worried whether you will get a positive outcome for your student visa or not? What is the current time frame that IRCC has to get a student visa processed? There has been a slowdown in the processing of student visa by IRCC at this point of time, and there are a lot of students who are desperately waiting for their study visa results. And if you are one of them, then this video is for you because you have to be prepared to wait for some more time to get your visa processed. Just because of the slowdown in the visa process, it has created a lot of stress and confusion among students, and they are worried about their visa processing time, and they have a lot of questions which are popping up in their minds, such as what will be the actual processing time post all the new changes that have happened? Are they actually there in the race to get a student visa or not? How much more time will it take to get the study visa process? So in this video, I will be discussing all these things in detail, such as what is the actual processing practical time as compared to the official time we currently have for study visa. We will also be discussing about why the processing time, which was only 1 day at one point in time, has been increased to more than 1 month. So please make sure that you watch the video till the end, and in case you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because on this channel you will be able to view such informative video from time to time. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Pawan Speaks Canada. I hope everybody is doing well. So now let's talk about the processing time and why it is taking so long. So if you look at the IRCC official website, they have mentioned the visa processing time between 7 to 9 weeks, but it keeps on changing from time to time. Sometime it shows 7 weeks or sometime it shows 9 weeks. Please note that currently I'm talking about international students from India only. Since the time when a lot of changes were introduced from 22nd of January, the actual processing practical time has been increased between 35 to 40 days in reality. And we have also seen a lot of cases where students are now getting visa in 35 to 40 days currently. And this is post biometrics only. If we talk about the processing time in the past, especially for PTE class, some students were issued visa in just 1 day, but now the processing time has been increased to more than 1 month in practicality. Now you all must be wondering, what could be the possible reason for this increase in the processing time? Is this because of the new changes, or there are some other reasons for the same? Basically, there are two reasons for the delay. And the first reason is because of introduction of verification process for LOA, which is also called as letter of acceptance. So the letter of acceptance is issued by designated learning institute and is submitted by students in support of their study visa application. And now this has become a mandate by IRCC and is being verified properly for every student. So there is a new step which has been added, and that is, without proper verification of LOA, students cannot be issued a study visa. And because of this new step of validating the LOA, the process has become more tedious and lengthy. And just because of this, the processing time has been increased. So this was the first reason for increase in the process. The second biggest reason is because of the backlog, which is currently there in the system. So if you remember that when GIC was about to get doubled, people were crazy about applying for visa to save some money. The files which were supposed to be completed in 2 or 3 months, they were applied and within 1 month only. And just because of several files, there was a massive number of applications which were applied, which lead to increase in the backlog for student visa application. So currently there is a backlog of around 22 million temporary visa applications as a whole that are pending in the system. So in this temporary visa file, we have study visa files, we have work visa files, we have visitor visa files, which have moved up to 68%. So IRCC is fully loaded with so many applications to be processed. And it is quite natural that because of so much of backlog, the processing time will surely get affected, leading to a delay in the complete process. So these were the two basic reasons. The number one, I talked about the introduction of new process for verification of letter of acceptance, and the second one I talked about backlog that IRCC currently has, and they're struggling. But going ahead shortly, the processing time will be reduced because of the new changes that have recently came up. So moving ahead provincially, you will need a letter before applying for the student visa, without which you cannot apply for the student visa. And because of this new rule, there will be a major reduction in study visa files in the coming month. So this is quite natural. In case we have less files for the visa, the processing time will surely be reduced. So in the coming days, we might be able to see changes in the processing time, but currently the actual processing time is between 35 to 40 days only in practicality. Please share the video with the maximum number of people, because this video will help people to get to know the actual practical processing time for the student visa. Thank you for watching Pawan Speaks Canada. See you soon in my next video. Thank you and all the best.